Yeah.
Last year, slipping.
It's wind.
See me breathe. You guys. I can see you zooming in. That's why I'm gonna play this game. I was smart.
Hello.
So, you've built a mobile game, but you're struggling to find reviews. We'll take it from here. With machine learning, Google lets you easily...
Well, now we lowered our, how you say, from house to car. How long did it took us to get there? We're out of the studio. Now we're doing this in the car. How you in the
That's
comments?
awkward. It feels awkward being in the car, but
Smoking?
it's pretty nice, yeah. It's pretty nice being in the car.
This is a badass car, man.
I need to clean it again tomorrow.
I'm just so fucking high.
It feels like there's like an empty room in my brain filled with helium. And my brain's high as hell.
What? He said helium inside his brain.
Alright, let's see. The internet. It's an awesome place.
The interweb.
Yeah. Supposedly, if the internet was a solid material, it would have weighed as much as a fully grown strawberry.
What?
Yeah.
We eat it. We eat the internet.
What the fuck?
We eat the internet. That's, hey,
Would you?
I probably wouldn't.
I'll probably throw up, like, especially all those memes and disgusting shit in the internet.
Like weird porn.
Really weird porn.
There's midget porn, midget wrestling,
Nugget
midget
porn.
arm fights. There's a lot of type of categories of midgets in the internet.
Nugget porn.
There's like, yeah, nugget porn, midget porn. There's also the weird side of YouTube, dark side of YouTube, media YouTube, tutorial YouTube, how to YouTube,
Top 10 YouTube.
top 10 YouTube, movie YouTube. It's just stuff on the internet that are cool, and then weird websites where you could listen to like airplane crashes, like real life airplane crashes, because there's always a black box that records the whole thing, and then that's why it's used for people to investigate what happened. So
Well, there are people that listen to it. You know, and like, there's people.
it's like a fetish. I like listening to it. I like listening to it.
What the fuck?
It's like weird. It's like we're not gonna make it. And then you hear
That's a
you
fetish.
hear screams from hell, and then all you hear is like the plane crashing and death.
That's a fetish for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like skull crushing.
You're fucking weird.
Skull crushing.
Like animals?
Yeah.
Oh, you're weird, bro.
That is weird.
I like seeing that shit. It gets my dick hard for
You
some
watch
reason.
that?
Yeah.
That's illegal. And we're putting this on recording.
Don't worry.
I'm just kidding. Hey, but it's going on YouTube, right? So it's like,
No,
You gonna sue the fuck out of y'all.
bro, Peter's gonna take
hey,
us
hey,
down.
turn this shit off. Restart.
No. The
Wait,
show
what
must
the
go on.
Let the truth be out.
I thought that was known, bro. That's worse than smoking weed.
Yeah.
Nacho's
I was
awful.
like, you watch him? Yeah, I do. He fucking confessed. Like, he's done his
You're like, Mr. Arenas, we have this recording of you confessing to
And
school
deadass,
prison.
deadass, they would look through your phone too.
Oh,
That's
hell
wild.
no. Yeah, I'm joking. The only thing I like to see is like midget wrestling. Like,
Midget wrestling.
That's just funny as
Wait,
hell.
imagine whenever like they're actually hearing this as evidence, they're like, midget wrestling.
It's illegal too.
This exists in our economy?
What? What the fuck? They're like, we gotta get into this.
Invest.
Shit, this is bigger than cockfighting.
Get you 2 midgets.
They're bigger than cocks.
Damn, it's crazy.
And more feisty.
Just
They
imagine.
look like me, but small.
Hey,
Midget porn fighting.
did you saw what I tagged you on the Instagram, Fabian?
I
Like,
need to download it.
let me show you.
Or did I show you some in Twitter?
Hey, lit. Let me put it right now. Look. This right here. Hold up. Hold up.
Yeah,
You seen it?
it looks cool.
I'm trying to put the volume.
This whole part is gonna be cut out from the video because you're not paying attention. This is cool. Though.
That was you playing the guitar.
I was just, I think I was high or something.
Yeah, we were. I think. Yeah. I tagged him on Instagram. You can check it out.
It's pretty cool. It's like a little museum or some shit.
Museum.
Oh,
Fucking girl.
Okay.
Las Vegas.
can you try to go? Can you try to go to Twitter?
Oh yeah.
Like just look at the message from my name and
Oh, so going to your Twitter.
no like just your messages like I
Oh.
sent you a link. Like that shit is funny. It's disgusting.
The only one I see is the one I sent you where it says, "Damn shorty, I dead ass appreciate this." That's just stupid. That was stupid as meme. But I can't see what you sent me.
Damn it. I sent it to you too. I'm not sure if you had.
I was gonna say, you know, I dropped my phone in water.
Oh yeah.
You did?
In a cup of water, yeah. I forgot my login for my Twitter, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Am I trying to log into Twitter? I've been missing memes and shit.
Damn.
It's pissing me off.
So you're not
I'm
active on Twitter?
Not right now, not at the moment.
Oh.
Man, my phone, alright, it was on the charger, right? And it falls off my bed onto a cup of water. And it's with the charger. I'm like, damn, that bitch just fucking dying.
And you killed your charger?
Yeah, like I took that hoe off and I started wiping it off with like a rag. And then I looked at it and I tried to turn it on. And then that hoe was like glitching out and shit. And it just, oh, damn.
Man, so that means you gotta start all over again.
No, I got a new phone.
You got a new phone?
Yeah.
No way. Let's see.
It's a 6S though. It's because I tried to get a 7, but that's $320 you want to. I was like,
Oh,
man,
that's
fuck
a
that
nice
shit. I need
phone.
something right now.
No, at least you're being smart.
Yeah. I was like, shit, fuck that. I could get the, I could get the 7, but I was like, fuck that.
I think you should, man. You still should.
Later on, maybe, but shit, right now I need to save it. It's because Tino's coming fucking next week and shit. I need money.
Oh, next week?
Yeah, and I need money and shit. Money.
You should smoke him out.
He won't do it.
You serious, my nigga?
I didn't know it was coming.
Fuck that.
That shit.
Carlos, did you see that? That shit was fucking nasty.
That's why you don't need ass kids.
I don't do that. I eat clean girls' assholes.
No booty is clean, Mark.
Every booty's clean, bro.
Mark,
Once
we
I-
all eat the
what-
same shit. Imagine
what-
this. Look.
Once I lick that bitch clean, she's clean, bro.
Look, imagine this. We all eat the same things in the world. We all poop the same way. You think this shit's gonna be clean?
And guess what?
Yeah.
I'll eat that bitch too. I'll eat that bitch ass and pussy, bro.
Yeah, bacteria in your stomach.
Kevin Gates fucking
Yeah.
taught me some shit.
Yeah, pieces of shit while you're eating your fucking tongue and shit.
You wouldn't eat no ass, bro?
Might as well
Bro.
eat up the earwax.
You really wouldn't eat no ass, Carlos?
Hell no.
You're crazy. What the fuck? You wouldn't eat ass? You wouldn't eat ass? You wouldn't eat ass?
Did you touch
You're
a retarded
crazy,
girl's
bro.
ass before?
Like, I'd finger a bitch's I'd finger a bitch's asshole, but
yeah.
I wouldn't fucking stick my tongue down that bitch.
Ooh.
Bro, she gotta be clean. And if you're dealing with clean bitches, then
I'll
that's
probably
okay. It's not a
bite her
problem.
clitoris. I'll bite
Bro,
her.
if you believe that bitch is clean, then you should be able to eat her ass.
True.
So I'm not saying do it to every hoe, but I'm just saying like if it's your bitch and she wants her ass ate.
I like you. Have you ever
Alright,
tried?
oh, go ahead.
Oh, have you ever tried fisting a bitch? Like you just put your whole fucking fist inside the pussy.
I think that's rape. She's
At that point, she's a corn dog, bro.
At that point, she's a fucking turkey. Fuck
Oh,
that.
Loose ass bitch.
When she tells you beat my pussy up, you stop fucking punching now.
It's like whoa.
She's like, oh fuck.
Stop fighting it like one on one.
I probably bite it. Like bite the pussy.
What the fuck? By her clitoris, like
Yeah. Like bacon.
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 Or what
That's funny.
Or what if we put like fucking instead of that, we could put like a fucking ice cream all over the pussy and just like lick it off. Like put some sprinkles, some sugar, or like I don't even know. Put like
Fucking whipped cream and shit.
yeah.
I need the bitch's fucking ass.
I'll probably-
On her titties. Oh yeah, just like fucking icing all over her titties and shit.
Hell yeah, on the nips.
And the nips.
I was about to say you want to lower down the windows, kind of.
Yeah.
But how you not eat ass, bro? That's crazy.
You're crazy.
We're in fucking 2018, bro.
Yeah.
Like, are y'all really living like this?
Like to eat. What are we on? Are we savages?
Bro, it's about to be 2020, and there's people still living in Montana. And Idaho.
Hey, I want to live in Montana one day if they legalize marijuana.
Hannah Montana.
Is it legal over there?
You know, well,
In Wyoming?
No. It's in Wyoming.
Yeah.
I will go to Wyoming,
Nice.
but Montana is like, you know how like I just feel like that's some cowboy shit.
You should live in Hannah Montana. It's right there.
Damn, Montana.
I feel like that's where all the rednecks are. Like places like that.
Montana. Have you ever seen the show on Netflix called Longmire?
No.
That's like a porn name.
That's pretty
like
good.
Long Mile.
Longmire.
Longmire.
That's just pretty good. That's a good show.
Oh, what is it?
He's like investigating like murders and shit, and he's in like a fucking small town in Montana.
So they have a show in Montana, Hannah Montana.
Yeah, bro.
Is it Miley Cyrus?
Noah Cyrus.
Cut.
Oh, Carlos.
Is the executive producer wants us to talk about something else. Let's talk about video games.
Mark.
The Nintendo 64, which is better? Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis,
I think the GameCube.
the GameCube.
The GameCube is the best system. OP.
You know what they should do? Like fucking remaster all the old games. Like make them faster and like enjoyable.
Yes.
Just remaster. Talking about like all the the stick with the button games, like the antique games.
All like those like 2D games back in the days. And
2D, damn.
I
I ain't
did.
never played no goddamn 2D game.
I would.
Well, yeah, Nintendo 64 and shit.
Those are good
That's
games.
2D.
I like PS4. I like Xbox 360.
1D. What the fuck's 1D?
What is that?
I don't know. I've never seen that.
I heard that they created a new video game console. I don't know what it is.
1D supposedly was like one dimensional, like you only see it one way, and 2D you see both ways. 3D you can see like a sphere.
Hey, well, who's that red guy? No, who's that white guy with the red cap with the red and white stripe long sweatshirt that always gets lost? What is it? What is it called again?
Waldo.
What's the official?
Captain America?
It's where's Wally?
Where's Waldo?
Where's Waldo?
It's
Where's
where's
Waldo?
Waldo, but it's where's Wally?
Yeah,
right.
Some
I don't
weird
fuck with
Mandela
that.
effect just happened, bro. Supposedly, where's Waldo never happened. It's like, where's
It's-
Wally?
it's
Where
where's
is Wally? Where is Wally? I'm like, what the fuck?
That's not Waldy.
Bro,
But it's,
look,
it's true.
but if you look it up on the internet, that's what it shows up. Like, what the fuck, bro? It's like, we collided with some type of universe, bro.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is,
Bro,
bro.
look it up.
It's so weird, too, because I grew up listening to Where's Waldo. I grew up with that. But now, supposedly, supposedly it's Where is Wally? Like, and they say it's been like that forever. I'm like, bro,
No shit, that is true.
like, the simulation is fucking up,
Hey,
man.
hey. You know that Jif peanut butter? Do you remember it was called Jiffy at one point?
Jiffy, I think so.
Jiffy peanut butter?
Yeah.
Does that sound familiar to you? Any of you?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's never been called Jiffy.
What was
It's
it?
always been called Jif.
Jiff.
Yeah.
Bro, this Mandela effect creeps me out, bro. It's like real life shit, bro.
This is happening. That happened.
Bro, like we collided with some. Bro, what if World War III happened? Listen to me. What if? listen.
Bro, this shit's crazy. This is really called Where's Wally?
Right? What if World War III happened and World War III was like we were fighting against the aliens? And what if we all got like brainwashed to forget all that, and that's why we're living in peace right now?
Oh.
Well, that's just more hypothetical, more like weird. But this is just a Mandela thing. Mandela. That's a weird thing, man.
I thought you said Nutella.
No.
Okay, so well,
My neck.
dude, was Waldo American or has he always been British?
Wally's British.
But I mean Waldo.
I guess he's British too.
Yeah.
Oh
Or the
man.
Bernstein Bears.
To the bear.
Bernstein, but they say it was the Bernstein instead of Bearstain. Oh, those are weird.
The Bernstein Bears.
Yeah, that was weird.
That's Bernstein.
I think
Yeah.
so.
It's crazy, right? It was
The
always
butterfly
it was always the
effect.
Bernsteins, right?
That shit's weird, man.
That's the butterfly effect.
It's like you saw something happen in your own eyes, but it never happened. Or well, hold on. What is it? I'm trying to remember what it is. It's
The butterfly effect is like when you could go back and change something like slightly different.
that.
It would cause a chain reaction to where, you know, whatever is in the future. Like, say if I go back to my childhood and I do something slightly different that I wish I would have done and that I learned from, an outcome would be completely different and it would have changed probably my life indefinitely. Like, it would have changed it completely.
Yep, that's yeah.
So
Like-
what's the Nelson effect? The Mandela effect.
That's because Nelson Mandela was locked up in prison and they could have sworn that he died in prison, but he didn't. He fucking lived and became a fucking president.
That's so weird, bro.
People really believe that he died in prison. They thought that he died in prison for real.
Damn.
That's so crazy. The world is insane.
And what color is that dress? Is that blue or pink?
That pisses me off. Like, what the fuck?
The dress effect.
If you could meet any passed away, like person, famous person,
Who would it be?
like who would you talk to?
Kurt Cobain.
I talk to Gandhi.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's a sex addict.
Oh. Gandhi was a lawyer.
Sex addict.
He's a
Lawyer.
philosopher.
Philosopher.
Well, obviously.
Sex philosopher.
Bro, have you seen Gandhi the movie?
Yeah.
You remember when he gets assassinated? He's like, oh dear. He just fucking falls down.
Got a blast.
And he's like, oh dear.
But he was trying to disappear in that moment. He's like, fuck.
I can't go nowhere, bro.
Like whenever Chalino Sanchez got murdered, like during his concert, like before he went on stage, they sent him a letter and he read it, and the whole time like he was sweating, and like then they murdered him.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Oh yeah, they did give him a letter on stage.
Yeah, the
right?
cartel murdered him because he was vital.
Yeah, they
He
gave
knew
him
a lot of people.
They gave him a note.
That's,
and
so,
shit.
that's fucking crazy. That's
Yeah,
fucking
and like, bro, this is crazy how they killed him at his concert.
So he was reading the note. He was waiting from reading it.
Like he was gonna perform, and then like someone like one of the people in charge there gave him like a letter that they sent him, and there I guess it said that like today's the night, like today's it, or you're gonna die today. Cause he read it on stage, bro, and then like you could see him sweating like hard, like when he was singing and shit, and then like almost to the end is when they killed him.
They shot him.
Yeah,
They shot him on stage?
They shot him in Sinaloa, yeah,
On stage?
yeah.
What the fuck?
This shit's crazy.
Yeah, they were like time's up, man.
Do you run at that point? Or
A
do
lot
you
of
just, or you
Mexican
just
band
wait?
singers
It's
die
crazy
like
because
that.
like damn, like he performed knowing he was gonna die in the end.
Yeah, but do you, like, if you read that, would you run?
Hell no, I'm like, what the fuck's the point?
What's the point?
You're gonna die either way. There's probably guys outside waiting for you.
Yeah,
You don't think you would put up a
being
fight?
washed up.
Yeah, nah.
Blood gun.
Bro, the cartel's fucking huge.
Just like Tupac said.
Fucking 2-man army versus the fucking nation.
Imagine, it started off with 4, and now there's more than 12 cartels.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be fucking terrible.
And it's crazy because that's just in Mexico. Imagine outside.
I know it got me looking in the mirror.
Oh shit.
Machiavelli. That's so crazy, bro. Like fucking people. What if they know they're about to die?
Like, and it's crazy because like there's some people like they get murdered and like they don't even know who. Like Elison Alizalde, he was murdered, but no one like to this day no one has known who killed him.
Yeah.
And he was a famous like artist, like Mexican artist. And when they killed him, like no one knows who killed him. No one knows who's responsible.
Damn, bro. Yeah, they probably they tried. Yeah,
It
they
was me,
probably
bro.
They made sure you didn't talk.
It was me. I did it for money.
FBI,
clout.
yeah, he's right here, sitting in the passenger seat.
I did it for the clout.
TK is never leaving prison.
Hell yeah. No, well, he might beat this other charge. Fuck it.
Fuck, dude, but damn, like
doubt
he's
it.
just fucking it up.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
doing
gonna
all
take
this
it,
shit. We're out here trying our best to take him out, and he's in there
know.
fucking shit up.
I'm
You know,
gonna kill
fucking
him.
the gram and shit posing.
I have a feeling that I know what's gonna happen.
What?
Drops are gonna get his charges are gonna get dropped, and the clone's gonna come out. TK4.
You think Gucci's a clone?
Maybe not. Boosie knows he's a clone, but nobody wants to believe Boosie, and I believe Boosie. You know, Lil Boosie. It's crazy, bro. Kodak Black might be a clone, bro. All these people are clones, bro.
I feel like
Kanye
once
West
you
is
get
a
out
clone.
of jail,
Kanye West is a clone.
yeah. I think you told me that shit last time. We watched some shit on
The
that.
real Kanye West is dead, man.
How do you feel like? Like I don't imagine like. How do you feel about that? Knowing like one of your favorite artists is
It's
dead.
like it's the real world, bro. It's like with like same thing like with the Mexican corrido bands, bro. Like I'm pretty sure they know what's up, bro. It's like they know it. They signed their death ticket. Every artist knows, man. I mean, you can't slack off. You need to produce albums, and shit like that. I don't know. It's like people, like I don't know, man. It's like so Jay-Z's not a clone. He's pure evil. Dr. Dre ain't a clone. He's pure evil. He likes to get pounded by Jews and shit.
What the fuck?
It's true, bro. Like, it's the reality, bro. That's
Wait,
Eminem's
how
a
the
clone.
fuck do you know that?
Bro, Eminem's a clone.
You think so?
Yeah. Slim Shady, bro.
I feel like Donald Trump is under control.
Donald Trump's under MK Ultra control. Yeah. He can't run, even though he has he's smart, all that money, but he can't. He can't lead the country like that, you know. There's other people behind doors that control the country, you know, like.
And I feel like
federal
Melania, she's like a clone, but she's like a reptilian. That's helping control them.
Reptiles scare me because I don't know if they exist or not. They kind of do. I feel like they do exist, but then what if that's the fucking reality that people don't want to talk about and shit, you know? And they'll let it slide by. Say people say it's funny or it's not real, but what if it's real? Like all these movies that we watch are real are shit that happens in real life, and the shit they put on the news, CNN, Fox, CBS, is all like the contrary, you know, like fake news, you know, like all made up news, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of true because look, bro, like as you grow up, the government control what you hear, what you learn, and what you see.
Schools, jobs, yeah.
Everything, bro. What if you're under control? You don't even know about it. What if all this is just a process dream? You don't even know about it.
Like, there's fucking aliens up there that are super, super smart, bro. And we're not allowed to see them because we're not gonna be capable to comprehend that. I know that for sure. I wouldn't, you know.
I feel like
I wouldn't.
I feel like if we meet a space like I feel like we're just gonna blow it with them. I feel like we're just gonna try and take them over. And then they're just gonna fucking split us in half and just fucking send us to hell.
Yeah. Oh shit.
But I feel like here in the United States, in a couple like years, there might be a civil war.
Oh yeah, most likely, bro. The roaring 20s, bro, of the 21st century, bro. We're gonna enter that bitch.
Yeah.
We're young people right now, bro.
Bro, we're gonna go into war, and then another baby boom's gonna come, and then I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. What if like we do have a civil war, and in the middle of that civil war, we encounter new alien species?
That'd be crazy. Or what if the aliens come? I mean, hypothetically now, like, what if the aliens come down to Earth and be like, "Cut the shit," you know? I feel like they're gonna tell us some shit.
We created y'all.
People are gonna think it's the Antichrist or Jesus, whoever
Bro,
they think.
religion. I feel like once like we like meet our first race out of like from another world, religion's gonna go crazy.
Oh yeah.
All these religious leaders are gonna go nuts,
maybe that's
bro.
why the UN, the United Nations, don't want it to happen, because if that happens, the economy of each country is gonna go down. Even like if they know there's aliens, that they're gonna be like, what's the point of going to work? You know, they're gonna feel like useless.
Yeah,
you know, like they're gonna be like,
cause bro,
they're gonna be asking reality now. We're not gonna be distracted like they want us to be. You know.
Cause like I feel like the church still controls like the world still, like the Catholics and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like them and the government, and then like the mafia are like the three main leaders.
Oh yeah.
Like they just control
Queen
the world.
Elizabeth and all of that. Yeah, they do. Oh, I believe that. But here's one thing, bro. Like I'm gonna talk about like Hollywood, like Justin Bieber, Eazy-E. Eazy-E, he had a powerful voice, bro. And that guy was still young. If he would have never died, he would have still been alive right now, like for like real shit.
Yeah.
But his voice was just so too powerful. He wanted to bring back the group. Dr. Dre was like, all right, cool, I'll do that, you know. And I don't know. Supposedly that Eazy-E was like a blood sacrifice for Dr. Dre to become like more famous as fucking producer, like knowing that he made beats for Eazy-E. But alongside of that, I don't know. That's a theory. I don't think that happened, but I felt like Eazy-E was killed off by the government, the U.S. federal government, because he had a powerful voice, and like people get offended back then saying "fuck the police," but it's like the truth, you know. Mm-hmm. Like people till this day, man, like
it's still
like,
been fuck the police.
Yeah, people like the police, they're power tripping. I respect some policemen, like yeah, they're doing the job, but then there's like the shady ones that like from Detroit, Baltimore, Compton,
all those rural areas.
Yeah, I mean here in Dallas, it's alright. But I mean, recently it's been that white police officer that killed some guy that was inside of his own fucking apartment. That's
fucking dumb.
You see, the police is just still radical, man. It's like,
that's crazy, man.
That's so like the government knew that, like, yeah, let's
what do you
give them AIDS.
There's two people in the past 2 months, bro, that have killed people here in that DFW area. Yeah. One in Balch Springs and one in Dallas.
Jordan Edwards. You see the police brutality, bro. I don't blame nobody to get mad about them. I mean,
Roy Oliver.
Maybe what if that's just man, police. I love the
We
police.
just need a reset in this whole world.
Yeah, we need we need someone to put us in our place. Like I said, it might be the aliens that might put us in our place. I don't even know. I doubt it. My bad. What if I don't know? Supposedly in in the historian records, supposedly that we're living in the most peaceful time of the world. Like, because like back then in the like like after the like after Jesus birth, how do you say AD? Because not BC, I know that's like before this civilization or like history recording ever happened. But supposedly like a lot of people died back then from the first century, the 12th century, 13th century, 14th century, like the fucking 1400s, 1500s, 1600s, 1700s. A lot of people died, but now we're living in the 2000s, and like, you know, they always calculate how much people are being born, how much people die, and like from records, I don't, you have to look this up, but from records statistically, we don't have as much people dying like right now. Like it went down, but we might see people dying in the news and the wars, but that's just like another reality that like we're living in a peaceful time on Earth right now. Like, but there's still pollution and like bad things going on, corruption and all that. Like, yeah, have you heard about? Well, okay, I'm gonna leave the Justin Bieber topic alone. It's like it's more radical, but I'm gonna get to something more lower, like Post Malone. Have you heard about what been happening to him?
Yeah.
Give your thoughts, Mark.
It's just bad luck, it feels like.
Bad luck.
Did you hear about the recent, like the robbery at his past house?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking funny. He wasn't even there.
Yeah.
They're just fucking saying where's Post.
Wait, so Post Malone crashed?
His plane, well,
Yeah.
he crashed. His
car.
plane had an emergency landing, and then he got robbed.
And he got in the car wreck too.
No, car wreck. And
Yeah.
then the home invasion.
Yeah, but that was in his home. So really, he's just fucking. Actually,
It was
you
like
could say
so-
it's bad luck, but it's really lucky because he comes out of all these outcomes like.
Yeah, the first the
untouched.
flight, like, had to have an emergency landing,
Yeah,
and then he crashed his car, and then he get robbed in a home
he
invasion.
didn't get robbed.
Well,
like,
his
funny.
house.
His old house, like he doesn't live
The
there no more.
Illuminati's trying to shut
Some
him
guy
up.
lived there. He got hit. The guy that lives there now got smacked with a
The
pistol.
Illuminati wants to kill him, man. Bro, it's weird. Like, it's just like radical. It's like if y'all listen to his like interviews, like yeah, I guess everybody likes to speak out against the government, but for him, he's not allowed to do that. He's a like people are missing out the point that he's like an artist, you know, and he has a powerful voice, just like Bob Marley did, you know, love, love, love. But they like Post is trying to do that. If you listen to his second album, Beer Bongs and Bentleys, and his song Paranoid, that's him talking from himself, bro. I'm scared if they're coming for me. I always sleep with the gun or some shit, bro. That's just like, people might say it's like, it's gonna go over their heads, like, oh, it's just a song, but man, these artists are talking from their truth. That's what my dad told me, you know, with the artists, like putting their feelings inside of songs. And that song Paranoid, is he paranoid for his life, knowing that he because like he talked too much. He talked about JFK, talked about slavery. I don't know, it's just weird shit like that. You're not supposed to talk on the radio. So, I mean, it might, like you say, it might be just bad luck or good luck for him, but I feel like he's a target. They're trying to kill him off, because every September, yeah, it's weird that someone big dies in September. Like, I just find it weird.
Reasonably. Oh, I mean, it would be Mac Miller, wouldn't it?
Man, I feel bad for Mac Miller, bro. That's crazy. That's so crazy that he died. Like, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that. Like, he probably did OD, or was, I don't know.
What
or
if they
sacrificed.
what if they forced him to take drugs?
Maybe.
Like, take all them, or what if they like held him down and then shoved them down? all them?
Supposedly, when they went on the scene, the whole crime scene was already cleaned up, you know. So it's like, so he would have. I think he was sort of like, this was planned out for him to die, you know. Check out his Instagram. His last two pictures are fucking weird. Have y'all seen it?
No.
I haven't seen the
Yeah,
last two
if y'all
pictures.
see it, y'all be like, what the fuck? I was like, I wasn't like over dramatic, but I was like, That's not. This was like more like a coincidence. Like maybe it was like a sacrifice for Ariana for her to be a bigger pop star. The Sweetener album got good reviews. I haven't heard it, but it had good reviews. And from if you see Ariana's fucking movements, body behavior, from promoting her new album, you could tell she was kind of shady. Like it looked weird or nervous or I don't know. But people don't want to put her around Mac Miller's death. It might not be true. Maybe it was a blood sacrifice, or he probably did OD. I mean, it's a good artist. I know he made a double album. It was pretty good. Made it in 3 days.
Shit's crazy.
How do you do that? Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just like it sucks to be there, bro. It's like, oh no, like it's as weird as talking about aliens living in Antarctica. Like, whatever.
I feel like if shit starts getting out of hand, a lot more people are gonna start dying. A lot more targets are gonna be cut off.
Ooh, man, it's crazy. And Trump might, I don't know. This might be real. This might be not. But if it does happen, I call it first. But I feel like it might not happen. He's gonna die, or like Tupac did. Like people won't believe Tupac died, but people believe he faked his death. So Trump is gonna supposedly pay for his death to fake his death. Cause like, I'm pretty sure after he's done being president, he's not safe nowhere in the public.
No.
So he has to run off somewhere, you know.
I feel like he's gonna try and run off with all the money.
And that's how the fucking U.S. can be broke. Who knows, bro? I don't know.
This life is full of possibilities.
I'm scared. I gotta piss. I'm gonna piss my pants. I'm kidding. But yeah, I mean, shit happens, man. It's like too much. Coming down to earth right now. Coming down to earth. Have you heard about the balloon event that happened in Cleveland in 1983? Supposedly, Cleveland, they were tired of being named as the funniest or the city of butt jokes, supposedly being a shitty ass city, Cleveland. So, what the fucking governors did or whatever organizations, they blew up a lot of balloons, helium balloons, like a shit ton. Like I think it was like 4 million balloons. It was like a shit ton of balloons. It almost covered the one skyline that they have. I don't know. And they released it, and that shit caused a lot of pollution to Lake Erie and southern Canada. It's like it's just dumb stuff that people do in the back then, like fucking how the government poisoned the people in 1920 with like the what was it called? It's like the prohibition.
Prohibition?
Yeah.
When they
it was a conspiracy back then that the people that like from the 1920s, they thought the government were killing them, and it turned out to be true that they were poisoning the alcohol like with like gasoline, some other elements, like I don't know. And then prohibition ended. I don't get the rest. But yeah, let's see what to talk about. Africa. What y'all know about Africa?
All I know, there's a secret civilization with advanced technology. I don't know.
Isn't this called Wakanda?
Bro, you see, let me tell you this, bro. Like, I feel like the movies are actually telling the truth, bro, but they don't want us to think that. It's like Men in Black. That shit's fucking real, but people want to pass it as a comedy movie, but that shit's 100% real. I don't know, bro. I just gotta piss so bad. I'm high.
Piss so bad.
Hey, baby.
let's go watch some shit over this.
Can we? Oh, I don't know. We can.
Where?
Definitely.
I'll take Mark home, Fabian.
Yeah, man. But like, what are we doing?
Watch some. I don't know. Conspiracy videos or like funny videos. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Let me put. I think I got some.
bust a nut. Was it just me, or like, have y'all ever felt like whenever y'all were a kid that the piss came from your balls? Because I always thought the balls were always. I always thought there was pee inside my balls, so I should like, when I took a piss, like the pee came out of my balls.
I didn't know what my nuts were gonna be like. I didn't know what the fuck cum was when I was a kid.
Maybe we were all innocent before. Now we're exploited to it. It's life.
Now it's so fun to get.
I want to OD on marijuana.